Imagine opening your phone tomorrow morning to find 5 new leads in your inbox. But instead of tire kickers asking for your cheapest option, these are premium customers ready to pay your full rates. That's exactly what happens when you set up your Google Ads campaigns the right way to get better leads. But unfortunately, most business owners are making critical mistakes that attract bargain hunters instead of quality buyers. So in this video, we're going to go over some of the top mistakes that business owners make when managing their own Google Ads that are watering down their leads and how to fix them. Think about it like this. Your ads are like magnets, and a stronger magnet with a bigger budget will attract more. But if it's the wrong type of magnet, you'll just attract more junk leads instead of the valuable clients that you want. And that's probably exactly what's happening with your campaign right now. Getting high quality leads from Google Ads isn't all about budget and needing to spend more money. If you're getting low quality leads and you just increase your budget, you're going to get more low quality leads. So getting better leads all comes down to how your campaign is set up and how you are optimizing it. So let's start with the first thing that you need to look at. What services are you offering? What I usually recommend is going after the services that are the most profitable for you, especially if you offer multiple services. For example, if you are an automotive repair shop, there's a lot of different services that you offer. Oil changes, brake repair, diagnostic, tires, or just general car repair. But not all of them might be as profitable as others. For example, oil changes. You're not making a ton of money on an oil change, and a lot of the people who search for oil changes online are looking usually for the cheapest option. So that's probably not the first service I would recommend promoting. Whereas something like general car repair or brake repair, you tend to have better profit margins on those repairs, so that's usually where I would start. The other thing to keep in mind is the structure of your campaign. So if you do offer multiple services, like a car repair, offering brake repair, general car repair, and diagnostics, you generally want to split those different services out into different ad groups. And the reason for this being is that each of those ad groups serve a specific ad, and you can target or customize what that ad says. So if somebody is searching for brake repair near me, and then the ad starts talking about oil changes, preventative maintenance, or anything like that, there tends to be a disconnect. So by splitting them out into different ad groups, you can really hone in on what that person is searching for and match your ad copy to their searches. The next thing you want to think about now that you have your services picked out is the type of keywords that you're going after. You ideally want to be going after high intent or high quality keywords, which shows that that person actually needs your service. For example, car repair near me or brake repair near me, those people are actually looking to get their car fixed. Whereas if you just go after cars, that could mean a lot of different things. I have a whole video showing you a step-by-step on how to pick your keywords, so I'll drop that link in the description here if you want to go watch it next. Next is what type of campaign you should be using for lead generation. Every lead gen business should be running a search campaign, hands down. Then from there, you can add on other campaigns to support this one, like a Performance Max campaign, a call only campaign, or a remarketing campaign. But the top campaign that you want to be running and optimizing is a search campaign. A call only campaign is a good option too, specifically for emergency services like towing or plumbing, but stick with the search. So a lot of accounts that I audit are running a Performance Max campaign as their primary or only campaign. And the issue with that is that Performance Max works the best if it has signals from other campaigns that it can use to then go find new clients. Search campaigns also let you keep everything highly targeted and help weed out those low quality leads. Whereas PMax tends to throw out a really broad net, so it brings in lower quality leads. Next is the type of conversions that you're going after. So ideally, you want to be tracking any way that a potential lead can contact you. Generally, this will be through phone calls or an online booking system or a form fill. And with most lead gen businesses, a huge factor on the quality of lead or whether that lead becomes an appointment is how long it takes for you to respond to them. So The Google ads might actually be bringing you in good quality leads, but if you're not following up with them quickly enough, then they become a lost lead. So if your main form of contact is a form fill, and that's how you want people contacting you, but then it takes you 2 to 3 days to respond to them, they're just going to go on to the next person or whoever answers them quicker, and that's who gets the business. If you are an appointment-based business, I highly recommend prioritizing phone calls. Phone calls do tend to convert at a higher rate. And you can also turn your ads off after hours or on the weekends when you won't be answering the phone. And that comes back to how quickly you can follow up with the lead. Generally, if someone calls and talks to you right away, there's a better chance of them booking with you. Whereas if they call after hours and leave a message, they're just going to go move on to the next company before you even get a chance to return their call. So if you're in an industry where people may want a quote, like contractors, roofing, glass companies, forms are important, but you need to follow up with those people promptly. Lastly, and the most important thing to weed out irrelevant clicks and conversions is cleaning up your search terms. So you'll want to go into insights and reports, then search terms, and go through that regularly, usually about twice a week, and weed out any low quality or irrelevant searches and add them in as negatives. This will help drastically increase the quality of your leads. Now, you might be watching this and thinking, this all makes sense, but I'm still not sure I'm even choosing the right keywords in the first place. And honestly, that is the most common question I get after people implement these strategies. Here's the thing. You can have the perfect campaign set up, the right services selected, and clean up your search terms religiously. But if your foundational keyword selection is off, you're still going to be struggling with lead quality. So that's exactly why keyword match types are so critical to get right from the start. Because even a great keyword can attract the wrong audience if you're using broad match when you should be using phrase or exact match. So I created a step-by-step tutorial on how to choose the right keywords and the right match types for each one. You can watch that video right here. It picks up exactly where we left off today and will give you the foundation you need to make everything I just shared actually work for your business. So click here to watch that now, and I'll see you over there.